YouTube Tuesday from Barnabas Junction, brought to you in association with the Model Railway YouTube Community Group, MRYCG, connecting the Model Railway community together. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. Just search for MRYCG.
Hello and good evening everybody. Welcome to another YouTube Tuesday. One thing I've just to know, I have got a very loudish but very cool fan in here with me tonight. It is absolutely sweltering up here. I do have a nice ice cold drink. I hope you all do too. As you can see, we have the new addition to Barnabas Junction's fleet. It is the all-awaited limited edition. Thank you NHS. Captain Tom Moore, Class 66 by Hornby. So we're going to be getting that out of the box very shortly. We'll have a look around it, see what the condition of it is. See the livery application, stuff like that, just the general bits. It's not going to be a proper unboxing, it's just everybody, so many, or 3,500 of you out there are going to be getting these, so no point doing an unboxing because lots of you will be doing it yourselves. So we're going to get it out, have a quick look around it, and we're going to set it off on its travels around the layout and see how it runs. We'll also be I'll be also showing you the progress on the TMD area, albeit not much because of the absolute heat up here. I've just had the opportunity to spend an hour or two, that's it, during this hot period of time. And yes, it certainly is hot. Thank you to everybody that joined me yesterday on my out and about on the West Coast Main Line live stream. Lovely and cool yesterday, thankfully. Excuse me. I will turn the camera around in a moment. So hello to everyone. MC Metro, West Coast Model Railway, Humanity Junction, David Cook, Anfield Road, Lee, Bell Lane, Stephen Price, David Cook, J94, Anthony Dodge. Thank you for joining us. Moreland Model Railway, Andy. Owens Model Railways, good evening to you. Leslie Gilpin, Dave Smith, Chris Hales, good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. The Taff Vale Railway with David Williams. For those of you who don't know, that was Merthyr Central. Prior to that, it was Dave Arama. Bangor U Junction, Carl Browns. The Train Freak, hello. Who else have we got? Quite a lot of you. New Durham Junction, moderator for this evening. Hello, thank you for joining us. And we're catching up. There's lots of you. Elvenholme Engage Model Railway, good evening to you. Right, I've caught up with the chat, so good evening to every one of you. Thank you all for joining in. Before we do start, if you haven't subscribed, please do so now. If you also enjoy these live streams or anything to do with here at Barnabas Junction, make sure you give each of these a big thumbs up. Or a thumbs down if you want, because it doesn't make any odds. So I just want to ask you all, can you hear the fan running? It is behind the camera at the moment, pointing directly at me. I'm behind the camera as well, keeping nice and cool. So I'll turn the camera around in a moment. The Angels Share Whiskey Distillery, thanks for joining us. Good evening. And greetings to all. Valley Model Railways here, evening all. No individual hellos today, got my hands full today, says Humanity Junction. Jeff Reevan, Jumble Lane, good evening, thanks for joining me. What's Valleybrook just saying there? Evening all, here we have an NHS 66 for tail, £250. Shut up, Stuart. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much, Owen. Highly appreciated. That will go to the funds. I have been looking for items of stuff to get using the Super Chat funding for giveaways. I have a couple of things in the pipeline, one being 00 and one being N-Gauge. Unfortunately, no O-Gauge stuff, can't afford that stuff. So thank you very much, Owen. That's highly appreciated of you. Very kind donation. I cannot hear the fan over my fan. Somerset Andy, good evening. Thanks for joining. The fan is okay. Well, it's on the lowest. Funny enough, it's on the lowest setting at the moment. When I turn it up to maximum, it sounds like an aeroplane in here. It's that loud. Well, it's not loud. It's just that powerful. Yes, very precise. £1.25. Thank you very much, Owen. That's. I'll go towards something very, very nice for the giveaways coming up before we end this series 2 anyway. I'd heard Andrew. Oh, and Andrew, while you're here, please make note of visiting the giveaway on the MRYCG group at the moment. Can you just add a confirmation of your subscription to the MRYCG YouTube channel, please? So either a screenshot or a link showing this subscription, because without verification the entry won't be valid, I'm afraid. Same for you, Anfield, as well. Goodie, and here's Sparky all the way over from Canada. Good day, Model Railroaders. Welcome, Sparky. Thanks for joining us. That's right, Owen. You're quite right, indeed it is. So I've got the camera on a new tripod, so I'm trialing this one. It's a more mobile tripod, but I bought it specifically from a new camera that I've received as a gift. Stephen Lockhart, aka that. Hi, I'm just on the train heading back to Lime Street from Newton now. If anyone knows who wants to know who Stephen Lockhart is, that is Route 7 Railway. He's in on his personal name here right now. So unfortunately, I'm not there, Steve, to give you a wave as you go past. Not tonight. I'm on my phone, so hard to see all the chat, Sparky says. Not to worry. Right, so I'm going to... First of all, let's grab this. Let's move it over here. And let's grab the camera. And bring you into shot. I'll just tilt the camera up a little bit so I'm in shot. There we go. So yes, it's a hot one. Now, how's the fan there? Because I'm actually quite cool up here, surprisingly. With the fan being... In fact, here's the fan. My biggest fan. Here we go. Look at the size of that. That's huge. And it's lovely and chilling. So yeah, that's keeping me cool at the moment. It's been running. It's been running for about 2 hours up here, and it's made only a minor difference unless you're directly in front of it. I hope you've got all your cold drinks. I've got mine. Tonight's instalment for my refreshments is a can of Pink Hooch raspberry flavour. Beautiful stuff on a lovely hot day. So I hope you're all chilled out. I know there's a few of you out there have been out up in your lofts and said it's exceptionally hot. Fortunately, I have got a window just there, as you can see. I have a window. It's easy with this tripod. I can move you around there. So hot air, but the problem is, because the window's there, the hot air of the house comes up through the loft hatch, heats up in here, and then goes out in there. Kind of works. So I've got my computer here, so if you look, in fact, I'm going to put the iPad just underneath you so I can see. Oh dear, he's drinking and training or driving. Pink Hooch, you have to introduce. Oh yes, I definitely need to introduce. There's lots of new flavours actually, and some of the older flavours have come back. So yeah, you definitely need to check it out. There is a tropical one as well, and there's a blackcurrant one if you like blackcurrant, as well as the traditional lemon. It's a big favourite from the 90s, brought back recently, and it's really, really nice. I'm really enjoying that raspberry one. So good evening, Tim JD Doward. Thanks for joining us. Who else is dropping in? I switched over to now Route 7. The Train Freak, good evening. Thanks for joining. Who else we got that's come in since? New camera, no clicking. Really? It's not clicking. It's not a new camera. But what I will tell you is I've not put it in the same USB port into the computer. So that's an interesting point. I'm glad you pointed that out, Owen. So yes, Hooch takes me back to my youth. Indeed it does to me too. Cause, do you remember 2020 as well? That was evil stuff, that was. So yes, today it's going to be a bit more of a chitty chatty show today. Obviously we're going to have a look at the 66. I'm going to show you what I've been doing on the TMD. We're going to be doing the usual shout outs. I've got a list, quite a large list of shout outs to do. White Lightning, yes Andrew, that is evil stuff. Mad Dog 2020, yeah, loved it. Blackcurrant was my favourite. How many and what sprinters do I have? Sprinter wise, not actually sprinters. I've got 158s and I've got DMUs. I've got 101, 108, 110 I think. I've got 150s in a Riva, which you can just see on the shelf just there, and I've got 6 class 158s, which you can also see all stacked up just behind that piece of flapping paper, which is my DCC addresses. So yeah, I've not actually got any sprinters, but if I did, I would probably go for a 155 or a 156. Double Diamond takes me back to my youth. Double Diamond. Pernod Hex. Oh, no, I don't like Pernod. Don't like that at all. MD 2020 was awesome. I used to promote in the nightclubs and drank lots. Yeah, it was massive in the clubs. Mad Dog 2020 blew your head off. Indeed it did. It was nasty stuff, but it did taste bloody gorgeous. Smash the light with the 00 gauge sledgehammer. Wow, 6. What liveries? Well, one's on loan at the moment. It's the Alpha Line, Silver Alpha Line livery. That's currently at Jumble Lane Model Railway. And I'll just get you my others. So we have the Arriva Trains liveried 158, 2-car set. Be careful when I place them down. We have the Arriva Trains Ginsters full body livery 158. That is actually DCC fitted.
we have Regional Railways 158. Which one's this? Is this the DC? One of the. I think that's the DCC fitted one. Not sure, not 100%, but we'll soon find out. No, this is another one. This is DCC fitted. This one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I also got first Northwestern Gold Service 158. That was my very first 158. That was, and the wife got me that £40. Batman, absolute steal that was. So I'll carefully put them all back. I do need some more shelving. I think I'm going to have to put some more shelving in. There we go. And the 150s are there. So let's have a look at the chat. Clicking is coming and going. All right. So it's just as I said last night. It's the autofocus again. I've gone and forgotten to switch the autofocus off. So when you hear the clicking, it's the camera trying to focus on what's going on. 150002 was the first Sprinter I saw back in 1986. It was a driver training at Hereford for the Hereford to Brum service. That's the only Sprinter I really want for that reason. Superb. Now I just did rail replacement actually down to Hereford, Crewe to Hereford, so I know the area well. Crikey's chat has been going. 158s and 150s. Oh right, so the 150. Do you know what? I didn't know the 158s were classed as a Sprinter. David Atkins, thanks for joining us. 158. I haven't got any Sprinters that list multiple Sprinters. Skull or Kestrel Super Strength. My God, Skull. That's like drinking tap water. 5018. Thank you very much, guys. Jacob Railways. Oh, hi, West Coast. Saying hi. Morland saying, Andy, I remember going to parties with Party 7. Absolute rubbish, but it did hit the ceiling with a bump. If you shook it up before opening. Donegal Dad, thanks for joining us. Good evening to you. The Taff is saying loves the Arriva livery. Sparky clicking, or am I only the one that can hear it? Yes. Chazco, good evening. Howdy all. Stephen, I remember those parties well, he says. Train Freak saying hi to Chazco. Stu Fenton, good evening, thanks for joining us. Yes, clicking is back. You know it's come back after I've got up, haven't I? Autofocus click, correct, Les. It's clicking mine, but it turned it off when I was typing this. I broke it. Sparking clicking sounds like a rail car off the rail, so fits right in for Jason. Thanks very much, Dave. It seems to happen when he turns around, then goes away when he turns back. Evening, Jason. Dinmore Junction, good evening. I see you've got a fan on Wish. I had. It's the camera's up. Yes, correct. What's your favourite loco in my fleet? Depends if what kind of era. My favourite of the 158s is the Ginsters one. Of my diesels, it's probably going to have to be. It's a fight between the. No, it's going to have to be the 68, the DRS68, followed by the 37 and the 66, all very closely. Steamers has got to be me Foxcoat Manor 7822, and electrics. I've got many electrics. Probably me 350. Probably me 350, yeah. Corbridge Junction, hi Jason. See you are keeping old. You mean cold? I'm not that old. Oh, yeah, I suppose. I think the sound, that was a sync. We all know Valleybrook loves a 158. Yeah, well, he loves Valleybrook, loves 158s going for a Burton. That I do know. There's the wife saying good evening. Everyone's saying good evening to her. My favourite EMU is the 350, which is there, definitely. Need to find me a 68 in the paint livery we've seen at Creed. That means the TPE. Now, funny you say that, because Dapol have announced, I don't know when it's going to happen, Dapol are going to be releasing another batch of the TPE 68s. They're going to be going like hotcakes when they are out. So, Sparky, if you want me to grab you one, then I can arrange that for when you, and then you can pick it up when you next visit, when that'll be. Right. Everyone's saying hi, 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 hi. Valleybrook to the place where 158s fly. Yeah, they do. So, what would you like to see? In fact, no, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a shout out. And then we'll have a look at the CMD. So, first shout out for today is going to be, let's have a look. Who have I chosen? I've got a long list already chosen, and the first one is because he very kindly asked earlier on. Now, if my moderator, in fact, everybody that I shout out, I'm going to, no, actually, so, oh, hang on a minute, wrong button. Right, so the first one, because he very kindly asked earlier on today, so we should know who he is, asked, yeah, this is like a sauna, it definitely is, Chris Hale's Heritage Railway. So if moderators would kindly, one moderator please, we'll let Owen do the honours, please Owen. If you would kindly put Chris Hale's Heritage Railway is linked to his channel into the chat please, and please can everybody subscribe to his channel. Make sure you also check out his videos. He does very regular live streams and also a lot of good other stuff. We're going to have a look, see if he's got his about section filled in. He doesn't, which is not a problem, but he does do some regular live streams, in fact quite often every day. He's currently building up a layout, and at the moment it's a bit of just a roundy at the moment, but all things will develop into something fantastic, I am absolutely sure. Now, it's showing on my screen 96 subscribers. Now, I would really like Chris to get to at least 100. That I feel is, and it would be an absolute bonus for him straight away. And I don't really need to say much more because he's on 99. Yes, as Sparky has just mentioned, make sure you do check out some of them videos that he has posted. I would recommend you at least watch 2. You don't necessarily need to watch them all, but if it's interesting, then please do. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Who's going to be 100? Chris Hales is going to be 101 because that's what he's just hit. Take care, Sparky. Stay safe, mate. I hope work's not too hard for you in any heat. Yes, he's currently sitting at 101, so there we know. Chris Hales, Heritage Railway, you asked, and I have fulfilled your request. I hope you will be happy with exceeding your 100 subscriber. Valleybrook was your 100th, apparently, he's saying. Just quick refreshing, he's on 104 now. Keep them going, guys, keep them going. So yes, also make sure you do, when you hit subscribe, you click the bell. Now don't just click the bell, because when you do click the bell, there are 3 options for the bell. There's none, there is some, and there are all. Now, a lot of people have not been getting notifications of people uploading videos, and that's because all you've done is literally just clicked the bell. I've noticed this myself, and I think just literally clicking the bell is just like clicking on subscribe. It does pretty much nothing different than what it would be if you were literally just subscribed. What you do need to do is click and select all. So it's the option above. That will then ensure that you do not miss any videos, uploads, live streams, whatever, posts, whatever it might be from a channel. So make sure you always select all. Right, there we go. Owen's just put it's non-personalised or all. So personalised is pretty much exactly how it is when you just click subscribe. You have to change that option. So yes, click the all button of the bell. Looking at him now, he's sitting at 104, and I've just seen him posting in the chat. Thanks Jason and all that have subbed to me. Yahoo 100, and thanks indeed. So those of you that do tune in even after this live stream, please visit that link, give him a sub, and comment on this video saying you're here because you heard about him on YouTube Tuesday with Barnabas Junction here every Tuesday, as it's stated in the title. So I'm sure obviously he is here himself anyway, and he highly appreciates all your subscriptions and enjoy. Okay, so thank you very much. Smash the like button. That's what Train Freak indeed. Don't break your screen, please. Do not break your screen. Excuse me. So if you want an example of what it should look like, see if it's not blurred. When you're subscribed, you see the bell here, click the bell and select all. Okay, so if I click that bell, hang on, I can't do it back to front. So there you go, you get that option there, all. Let's try and get it into focus. Come on, focus. Anyway, but you can see I've select all. Underneath that is personalised, which is the standard setting when you first hit the subscribe button, and then underneath is none. So make sure you select all. Thank you very much. Let's have a quick refresh. Sitting still at 104. Thank you everybody for subscribing to Chris, and anybody else after the stream. Make sure you also go and subscribe. So congratulations, Chris Hales. Well deserved. Lovely little channel. I enjoy tuning into your live streams for a nice general chit chat. Right, how should we do this? Should we get on with the TMD? Because I've still got a few more. Yes, let's get on with showing the TMD. So I'm going to spin the camera around and I'm going to ask you, what can you see that's changed? Get the angle right first. Can you see anything that's changed? There we go. Try and get the legs straight on the tripod. That's it. So there we go. We've got the tripod. Building the ELR step by step. Thank you very much for becoming a channel member. That's highly appreciated of you. I'm not sure what level. Oh, channel level 1. Thank you very much. I love the fact that you've done that. It isn't necessary, but highly appreciated. For those that do join to become a member of the channel, I have some exclusive video footage that I'm going to be posting for members only. They're only some short clips. Yes, they will be on there, but they will be available for the public in the near future. But for those members, I'm going to be putting the raw footage up for members only coming very soon. So thank you very much, Building the LR, for that kind donation. Highly appreciated. So let's catch up on the chat. Let's see what people are saying. Smash the like with the double O gauge hammer. He's over that. Andy, right. So let's see what anybody notice. Anybody notice what's happened? Hi Barn, it's Andrew Garvey here. Sorry, didn't get back to you for a while. As the Class 86, it's going to be difficult to find exact info on the Freightliner 86s. It's going to require a lot of digging. Okay, no worries, Andrew. Thank you for that. The camera has changed. I win. Smash the like with double O gauge again. Track missing at the front. No, the track is still here. Side windows. The track is weathered. Yes, so March West, you are the first to spot something. The TMD building does indeed have side windows. And yes, Andrew Class 374, the track has been weathered. Well done for spotting. Just blasted through Stafford Crew next. Ask the driver to give us a toot. Train Fleet's just subscribed to Chris Hales. Let's have a chat, see what he's looking at now. Someone stole the track. No, the track is still there. 105 subscribers, thank you. Have you weathered the track? Indeed I have. So I'll take it in for a closer look in a moment, but what I'm going to do is have a drink. Oh, that's going down well. Now, it's going to get nice, this is, because I'm going to get closer to the fan. Oh, right. So, Whitmore, hello, welcome to tonight's stream. Charleston Eastgate, hi Jason, new channel finder here. Been checking out some of your vids. All the best, Andy. Thank you very much, Charleston Eastgate. Thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you here. I hope you enjoy your stay. If you haven't already, make sure you please subscribe and make sure you click the bell and select all future notifications here from the channel. Thank you very much for joining us. And also check out some of the other channels here in the chat and subscribe and click their bells also. If you like what you see, then click that bell. Can you show me? I will show you the 350 in a moment, no problem. What was that? Best drink is a Russian snakebite, double vodka Stella and Scrumpy Jack. That's harder. Craig, if they fell out and hit that fan, they'd knock him out. The fan's powerful. Yeah. In fact, this is how powerful it is. I'm going to turn it up. Oh, that's off. That's the off way. That's now on full blast. Oh, that's nice. You might be able to hear that on the camera now. I'll turn it down to low again. It's blowing around my feet. Right, okay. Right, so yes. We have windows. We have weathered track. We have weathered walkway. We have also the hard standing area. That's had a trial weathering. I'm not happy with it. Not brilliantly happy with it, but it's okay for now until I can get back to working with it. I've also fitted the remaining lights to the fuel points. They are all glued in place. I haven't obviously done the wiring yet, and also I haven't finished the painting of these yet. This one is done and wired through to the bottom. The wiring underneath is ready to connect them up to the power, so that will be one of the last things I'll probably do once this area is finished. But yes, you may have noticed that the windows are in. We have doors as well, and yes, I'm very, very pleased with the track weathering. That has actually come out so much better than I actually anticipated. I've made it very grimy and grubby between the rails of like where trains have been sitting. I've even weathered up the walkway, especially where the trains cross over the central area, and it's now all weathered along here, so it's coming along really, really well. That's pretty much all I've done all week because it's been too hot up here to actually do anything. But yeah, it's coming along really brilliant. Now, what do you think of the windows? What do you think of the windows? Do they look very good? Do they look fancy? Can the clear? Model Railway News. Hi all. Nearly forgot again. Oh, you're here. At least you're here now. Thanks for joining us. Looks very good. Thank you very much. I was number 200 sub to Charleston. Wow. So what I'm going to do is let's just take you in for a bit of a closer look to those windows. Okay. Do you think that my windows look quite effective? Can you see through them okay? You like the lights over the doors? Yes, they are good. That's supposed to be lit up as well, but fortunately it's not actually connected up, that yard light, but I will be possibly moving that because there's no need for that yard light to be there really with those lights. So I might move that and put it here, or somewhere here maybe. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, what do you think of the windows? The Train Freak, thank you very much for also becoming a channel member. Highly appreciated, but totally unrequired. But yes, I do appreciate that greatly. Thank you so very much. Needs a roof now to make it well weather tight. Well, unfortunately, I don't have the roof, and I don't have the ability to get hold of a roof unless I get in touch with Railway Laser Lines and acquire a replacement. But these windows, yes, got new glass if you know what I mean. They look nice, and the lights too. Anyone called MC Metro on here? Yes, there is. He was the first one in the chat. Depot windows were never clean or clear. Correct, quite correct. That is the effect I was absolutely wanting to achieve. Just subbed. Windows look bob on. Thank you very much. The windows look great. Thank you. Not seen the layout since December when you wanted people to guess the back. Seen. Really enjoyed the layout. You should get some 86 locos in the future. To be honest, that is something I've considered, Andrew. Maybe something for the future as additional fleets. But I'd probably have to stick with something like BR Blue or Virgin. Right, now if I put my hand behind the windows, can you see my hand? Can't see my hand, can you? That's because they're fake. They're actually fake windows. They're actually replications of the original windows on the opposite side, photographed, printed out and stuck on the side wall. You all fell for it. They look really good. Now there is another added addition going to go on them to give them a little bit of depth. Hopefully they'll be coming very soon. But yes, they're actually printed out, and I'll show you those in a moment. I've got some extra ones, and also the doors are the same. But the beauty of the fact that the photograph unexpectedly frosted the glass, gave a frosting effect on the glass. So it looks like dirty windows and you can't see through them. Jeff Reevan, I didn't fall for it. Of course you didn't, Jeff, because you helped me out do it. You've got fake hands, don't tell Donald. Going back to before, does anyone think the coaches and duty power Accurascale are producing will match the painter colour with the Dapor 68? Anyway, that's an interesting point actually to state there. It's going to be interesting. Hopefully they have discussed things between companies on colour matching. So there you go, fake windows. And just to prove it, there's the back end. Oh, no windows. So yeah, oh, fake windows. So well, before I show you my printouts, so I've got some spare. Let's take you in for a closer look of the track, so you can see. Try and not get the shadow of the camera. You can see the dirtiness, oily dirtiness of the ballasting that I've done, and that's using that precision oil paint. Now I will be also doing a lot more dirtying up around these once they're done, but I have got one minor issue at the moment that I've got to deal with. So if I just lift this out, the very edge on this side here is raised up above the rail height. I've got to file that down flat, with so it's flat to the rail. When a train comes along, especially the Hornby locos with them on wide wheels, the catching just on the edge, so I've just got to file it down. It's only literally about probably half a mil, but it's enough just to lift the wheel off the rail. But apart from that, all hunky-dory, and when I've done that, I'll give this another coating of paint, probably giving it a lighter grey paint than what it is at the moment. So let's place that back, loosely just chuck it back in place. There we go. So there you go, that's the work on the TMD. That's all the work I've done on the TMD. The track weathering, I also extended it just along here and along here as well, and through this way here, and you can just see actually where I've kind of stopped just there. I'm thinking I'm going to carry it on around the depot, do all around the other sides of the track and other areas. I've also done in there, but I might do a little bit along the hard standing in there as well. But anyway, right, let's turn the camera round to me. Oh, spin me right round, baby. I'll stop singing. No, then again, if I don't stop singing, it might rain. Ooh. Oh, so yeah, back in front of the camera. Let's have a look what's going on. Let's have a look at chat. I think it's time for another shout out. What do you guys think? Should we have another shout out? So, shout out time again. But before we do, I'm going to catch up on the chat. Let's see what everyone is up to. Vanishing 66, first you see it, then you don't. Thanks for the sub. Good evening, Mr. Reedman. That's from MRYCG Junction. Dirty ballast, you need one of those Hornby ballast cleaner Mark 1 coaches, maybe. Fake windows, next you'll be telling us the DRS liveries are all covering up DB locos. No. Cheaper out weathering mine, tan boot polish. Well, let me just, I think on that's what I've used. What is it by? Phoenix Precision Paints, and it's P978 track colour oil leakings in matte. I think that only cost a few quid, and I really like that. There's not much left, to be honest, and about a quarter of a tin left, so when I get the opportunity I need to get my hands on another tin. That looks good, realistic, and some shoes track overgrown crude. Yep, I am going to be doing a little bit of overgrownness in there. Got the railings to go in along the footpath, and there's going to be some undergrowth all growing out there because it's not really walked around, so it's going to be a bit overgrown. Just put a new video up on my channel. Take a look and sub to my channel. That's Lee from Anfield. Matthew Whitmore, I've got the new model from Batman Class 158849 Regional Railways DCC sound. Love that, it's just really nice, but the only issue I think is the speaker's not very good. I do recommend you upgrading the speaker. Windows are sick though. Thanks very much, Taff. Okay, yes please Jason. Right, crew was just a blur, says Route 7. Staff of the crew in 30 minutes, I gave you a wave. We'll give you a belated wave back, Steve. Hello, have I missed anything? you've just missed a shout out from Chris Hale's Model Railway, and you've missed me showing the work on the TMD. I'll go back to it a bit later on, but that's about it so far. Arthur Humphreys, good evening, thanks for joining us. Right, so yes, I've just had the notification, Lee, of your video. So shout out number 2 for today. Now, bearing in mind, my shout outs have to be to people that are actually here in the chat, and I did catch this person in the chat saying hello very earlier, but I've not seen him since, or unless they have, I've not caught them in the chat. But the next channel I wish to do a shout out for is St Mary's Church Model Railway. Now, he was in the chat earlier, so if Owen, if you kindly like to post the link for St Mary Church Model Railway. Right, still alive. I saw 9119 at York today. Fantastic. West Coast. West Coast on the East Coast. Thank you very much, Owen. So there we have St Mary's Church Model Railway. It's currently showing to me 265 subscribers. Great little layout, and its very most recent video was only a day ago, and like a true DRS fan, I have to highlight, check out that little video. It's only 5 minutes long, but well worth checking because it's got some DRS stock in it. So go check it out. Let's see if he's got an about section filled in. Not filled in, unfortunately, but not to worry. Always advisable if you can put a little tiny bit in your about section in your channel, just so if you're ever doing something like this, I can read it out for the viewers to check out. So, wow, 1 second, hang on a moment. 275, should we say? Well, yeah, let's go for it. Let's see if we can get him up to 275. 2.25. Refreshing, 269 already. Fantastic stuff, everyone. Again, make sure you do go check out the videos. Check out at least 2. These videos are actually quite short, so it's not to worry. Check them all out. Make sure you, when you subscribe, you hit the bell as well and select all to receive all notifications of those. Small about Owen's just posted something. I was reading it out and now he's retracted it. What's your favourite DRS train? My favourite DRS train is the Class 68 Intrepid 68002. That is my favourite DRS train. No, without a question. Purely love the livery on it. So there you go, answered. Already, Mola saying he's already subbed to St Mary's. West Coast saying he's the 270th, so let's have a refresh. Showing 273 now, 2 more, and we've hit the goal of 275. And he's going to wonder if he's not already. There he is. He's here, but driving. But make sure you're not messing with your phone while you're driving, please, St Mary's. But thank you very much for just letting us know, tuning in and just listening. So there you go. He is here in the chat. Check him out. If we can get him even up to 300, that would be absolutely astonishing. But if you are tuning in after the show, check out the channel. If you like what you see, give it a click. MC Metro just going to start a line break. Oops, the message sent. Nice Virgin train, St Mary's. Ooh, yes. In fact, there was a video I spotted. Yes, he's got the Virgin on the HST run. I've got that same Virgin HST set up there. In fact, let me go and get it. Camera's going to click. Virgin HST. So yeah, same one you've got. Camera clicking, is it? Because I moved. Just bought it for a 6-year-old who loves them. Yes. Think we got thunder here in Winsford, says Valleybrook. I'll have a peek out the window, one moment. No sign of anything. Just a bit of high cloud. Camera's going to click again. Yeah. Probably the compressor can't be old school Virgin. Also, I like your capture of the Poppy 800. Yes, I've seen that also. I remember travelling behind the 86s in the 2000s. I remember the Mark III coaches would whine when stationary. Let's check out how many is he on. 273. Can we get another two more subscribers and we hit our goal? Yes, there's going to be a special Facebook Friday HST soon. Yes, check out Valleybook for that. Check the lightning maps, Stu. lightningmaps.org. Not in Stoke-on-Trent, says Jacob. I write that comment. Camera, click. So yes, once we hit the 275, come on, we need 2 more to subscribe. Come on now. Make sure you do check out the videos, hit the bell. If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up, and also comment on his videos to let him know that you've heard about him here at Barnabas Junction and YouTube Tuesday show. Still sitting at 273. Come on, guys. Post the link again, please, Owen, if you don't mind. Somerset Andy's now back after the phone rang. How inconsiderate of them ringing you at this time. You should know it's not the time to ring. Thank you very much, Owen. I'm just going to have a quick drink. So those of you who haven't joined late, tonight's refreshments is pink hooch. Raspberry flavoured pink hooch. Delicious. Was nice and cold. Should put it in front of the fan really, shouldn't I? Keep it cold. Many thanks, Jason. Thank you for the shout out, and to everybody who has subscribed, please enjoy it. Yes, indeed. Matthew Whitmore saying, I've got 4 class 68s. You've got 6810, 6808, 68008, and 6819. Ooh, lucky. Are they all the DRS livery? I think at least one of them are the TPE livery. Jason, you're going to have to send us in the States some pink hooch. I think you'll get drunk by the customs lot if I did. Forget last comment. I didn't finish the sentence. Not to worry. There we go. 275 subscribers. Well done to everybody. I could unsubscribe and then resubscribe. Valleybrooks on the monster. You need to stop drinking that rubbish. You drink too much of it. Give you bad art. You saved me the time seeing whether St George's Crossing would be any good. Stuart at St Mary's Church. Superb stuff. Yes, 08's DRS. That's correct. Yeah, I do know that. In fact, I had a camera drop out yesterday on my live stream when I was out and about. Just at the moment when the DRS 68 was coming up on intermodals. I was gutted for you that were tuned in, because that was a powerful drive-by. It was only a short intermodal, but it was a powerful drive-by. I did capture, thankfully, on short footage. I will be posting that out to the members section very soon, but I'll get it into I've got a lot of videos out to put together, stitch together, to do a montage coming for everybody to see. 275, awesome, thank you very much. Make sure you do check out the videos, otherwise YouTube will remove your subscription. It's daft really, isn't it? Good evening, Hollybrook Junction from North Wales. How's the weather been for you in Anglesey, Alan? I forgot it's Alan, yeah. Hollybrook Junction, Al, what's the weather bit? I know you over the North Wales area was absolutely amazing storms yesterday. We were watching them passing in the distance. The sky was like a fireworks display for hours, pretty much all night. The best train we never saw yesterday. Yes, indeed, David Atkins. Charleston Eastgate saying hello. I will check you out very soon, actually, Charleston, and give you a sub. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you are sub too, and I do appreciate anybody that subscribes to me. If you are here and you're not yet subscribed, please do, and give the video some thumbs up. No storms here in Gloucester yet. I saw the 37 yesterday. That's Jacob. I didn't see last night's stream. Was watching Jenny baking in her loft. Yeah, and I'm baking in mine today. Good evening, Philip Page from Bolton. Thank you for joining us. Class 6819 model got sound. Oh, you're really pushing the boat out there with making me jealous there. 68 with sound. We did actually have a 68 with sound here. It was brought over as a visiting loco. Unfortunately, the sound decoder packed up, or the speaker packed up on it. So we only got to hear it for a short while. But maybe I'll hear one again soon. Yes, Owen, you're on the ball there. Random selection of channels to post out. Top man indeed. Yes, if you are here also, Owen is in charge of the random channel selection to do a random shout out. Not shout out, but post out of channels. So thank you very much, Owen, for remembering to do that. Just got started with the Kitchen Railway Company. Jason Eardley from Essex. Hello, thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you here with us. Simon saying, what's that, Simon? Just got started. No, sorry. Where are we? I've lost the chat. It's going up that fast. Simo, when I finish putting the baby's washing away, I'm heading to the dining room to finish off these kits. Well, that's a good place to be than up in one of these hot lofts. Have you already showed the Captain Tom? No, I haven't. It's here. It will be coming out in a moment. In fact, let's do it now. Let's do it right now. So, here we go. So introducing, like many of you out there have got, Class 66, Captain Tom Moore, GBRF and Porterbrook. Thank you to the NHS. Class 66 by Hornby. There's only 3,500. Originally it was only going to be 500. Then it just kept going up to 1,000. Then going up and up and up. Eventually they stopped at 3,500. So 3,500 limited edition. It still makes it limited of these. Let's get it out. So there is a little bit on the back, just before we do talk about, there is a little bit about on the back, all about NHS, about the nurses. One thing I was highlighted by someone in the group, there's actually no pictures of Captain Tom Moore on here, which I think was a little bit of a downside. Sadness. I think he really should have featured on here. There would have been plenty of space if maybe they'd moved that down. They could have put the picture of Captain Tom Moore on the box, which I think was a bit. I think Hornby should have done that, because at the end of the day, it's all about him. So yes, Hornby, thank you to the NHS. Yes, indeed, no picture of him. It is a bit mean, but he did use him on the advert, the promo advert. So yeah, I think they should have featured him on this. So yeah, a little bit of a read up. I'm not going to bore you with all that lot. And there it is inside. It's going to be obviously shiny against the lighting, so let's get it out. Now a lot of you have been asking about the number. So who else here has got one of these Captain Tom Moores? And if so, what number? What authenticity number did you get? Let me know. Post what number you got in the chat. It'd be really interesting. The wife mentioned something to me. How we might do a spreadsheet that people can post their number of their loco. And we can find out where in the country all these locos have gone and who's got what numbers. Something to think about. That'll be something to do with MRYCG will hold. We'll put a file in the group, and people can post their number of their loco. So let's have a look before we go. Let's have a look who's got what. Let me put the camera under the iPad underneath the camera, so I'm actually looking. So Valley-Brook got 2305. Adrian Chesterton got 991. Graham Kettering Junction, good evening, thanks for joining us. He got 1928. Jason Eddy got 546. So that's the closest one to the hotspot of the first. The NHS MRYCG map. Yeah, good idea. Pennington Junction, thanks for joining us. I'm glad you're here. And you'll find out why very shortly. Still waiting on mine, he says. Donegal Dad. MC Metro saying hi to Pennington. So the lowest, top to the top, is so far is Jason Eady. He's got 546. Well, I got 2087. 2087 I got. So yeah, pretty much the same information actually on that's on the back of the box. But there's also a little bit of a few bits of extras, which I wasn't expecting. We've got the usual information leaflet that comes with all locos. Don't need to bore with that. But we've also, you get a voucher with the loco. And this voucher is to receive 10% off any Hornby product up to the 31st of December 2020. So if you can save yourself 10% off anything from Hornby with this voucher. It's only if you order directly from Hornby though. Jason, when are we going to Margate? I'll come to that in a moment. So yeah, 10% voucher. So that was unexpected. But the most unexpected thing was this. And it's a ticket for free entry to the Hornby Visitors Centre to admit one adult. And that is actually valid till 1st of June 2021. Now bear in mind that may actually be extended because obviously the current situation, when this loco was announced, we weren't in this situation, so they may extend that. But yeah, an admission ticket for the Hornby Visitors Centre, free entry for one adult. That I wasn't expecting, so thank you very much for that, Hornby. So that's money saved again by Hornby. Excuse me. So that's everything in the box apart from the vital thing. So let's get it out. Usual ice cube packaging. We have a detailing pack which has some extra pipe fittings and also, oh right, it's also got, oh, I've just spotted something that I didn't even know we got in here. Well, that's interesting because what are those? Oh right, so the loco actually has printed nameplates on it, and I can't get them out. But inside here we have the metal nameplates inside the little bag. Can't get to them because it's between the, oh hang on, there we go. Yeah, there we go, it's appeared now. So inside there, it might be blurred to you guys, but inside there we've got the metal nameplates, but I won't be fitting them. I'll keep them in the box. So let's take it out. This is where it goes for a burn. Actually, put that over the box. There it is. Take the plastic sleeve out. Let's have a look. Now, we all know these Hornby 66s are reproductions of the Lima models, very good Lima models. But straight away, this is actually quite a heavy 66 for Hornby. You've seen, I think they've increased the weight of these. There's a lot more weight than they usually are. The livery is absolutely superb. Nem pockets, nem couplings, sorry. Bogey's quite loose, so that's good flexibility. It's quite a good bit of that's essential with these 66s, is flexibility in the bogies. Livery application is just superb. Not seeing any marks. It's well printed. 66734, very well printed for a budget model. I must say that looks exceptionally good. Yeah, we got pickups on all wheels, so it's all-wheel pickup. Fantastic, good stuff. And am I seeing right? Hang on a minute. We'll just put under a light. Oh, for a minute I thought it didn't have traction tyres, but it does. But the very, 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 very thin ones. So you can't. That's how small the traction tyres are. You can only just notice them. But yeah, it does have traction tyres, but I don't really think it needs them. It's that heavy. Will I fit lights? Will I fit sound? Probably not. I want to keep it in its original pristine condition. It will eventually obviously get a decoder. But whether I put the 66 TTS in it, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Should we stick it on the track? Now, bearing in mind it's DC at the moment, so it's going to go up on the upper track. I think we should. Right, let's stick it on the track and see how it runs. So I bet the camera's clicking now. Just make sure we. Helps if I actually put it on the track right, doesn't it? There we go. I think. There we go. It's my track's dirty. Right, have I just spotted a loose section of track? No. I thought a section of track was loose then. Right, we'll go the other way. So it's a lovely smooth runner. I tell you what, that is a smooth runner. Let's turn the camera. In fact, I'll take you over to the station when it decides to stop. It's because the track's filthy. Oh, actually, it's derailed. Oh, this is not good, is it? It's not even on the track. There we go. Helps if I. No, I'm sure it's still not on the track. So let's place you down over here. Oh, it stops right in front of the camera. That's not the loco, that's the track. I've got a section of track here that doesn't want to work. Now I did have problems earlier running something else. Connection issues. Need to solder the track. Where's my track runner? say, I do need to clean this track. It's filthy. Sure, that's come off. Go the other way. Yeah, it's not liking that track there. Fine all the way around the rest of the layout. It's actually really quiet running. No point in showing you here, is it? Yeah, the track is filthy. The wheels have already picked up the muck. Uh-oh, now it's decided to stop completely.
Fact. Let's see. Let me get down here.
Got nothing on that line, have we? No. So change of perspective. As I know this track's clean, have a look at the chat. Yeah, looks alright that. Very nice. Now it's DCC, it's not got a chip in it, so it's buzzing. I won't leave it like that for very long. But yeah, for a Hornby, that's a very good runner, as in quiet, very quiet runner. Really do need to clean the track. Let's have a look at the chat. Camera's not froze. No. Right. I'm saying nothing about the camera. Right, so scrolling back through the chat now to catch up with what people are saying. Now it's decided, now not messing about, it's decided to run. Let me move the camera back a bit. What I'm going to do, I'm going to send that out onto the next line. I need to clear this lot. Checking the rails. Move that out of the way. Turn it the other way. Run it through the station. So he's struggling with the dirty track. The reason why I'm doing that is Jacob asked to see the 350. Oh, hang on, that's the wrong number. So it's that long, so I've forgotten how to pass things. There we go. Oh, it's actually not even on the track. It's not the track. So let's run a few trains. Where's Tom? There he is. Run that the opposite way. Thank you very much, Charleston. I'll just let you have a look actually. Put it back on the DC line. I know it's going to stutter in the station. Triple lines got issues. Oh well. I'll do a proper running session with it. It has been okay. It does run okay, I know it does. The wheels are absolutely chock-a-block with mud. That's how dirty the track. I should have cleaned the track first, shouldn't I? Oh well, we live and learn. I'll just turn that off. All fun and games. Thank you very much. Right, so let's move on with the next shout out for this evening. This track. So, next shout outs. Who's it gonna be? Next shout out for this evening is going to be a channel with only 69 subscribers. Who will it be? Well, it's Pennington TMD. So, Owen, if you kindly post a link for Pennington TMD with just 69 subscribers at the moment. I would really like to, definitely like to get him up to 70, obviously. If we'd kindly like to try and get him up to 75, that would be appreciated. I'm also catching up with the chat. David Atkins, thanks for joining us. Take care. Speak to you soon. Yes, I do indeed need to give the track a good clean. We're working on the TMD and everything. I've neglected the track. I've no excuse really, because I've got a track cleaner which I can just literally just keep sending round. So what I'm going to do, there, the wife's just doing it. Thank you very much. So Pennington TMD is currently on 69 subscribers. There's the link. Check out his channel and see if he's got an about section. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoy trains, then you're in the right place. Follow me whilst I try designing and building my own model railway layouts. Excellent stuff. Got quite a good number of videos, a lot of out and about videos, trains at the GCR, trains at York, trains in Norfolk. It does get out and about a bit. Some fantastic out and about videos there, as well as many modelling videos that he's been doing. So we'd love to see if we can get him up to a good number. Wow, straight away 74 he's on. He's gained us 5. Thank you very much everyone subscribing. Make sure you do check out the videos. Give him a thumbs up on some of his videos. Check out, he is here in the chat, so hello Pennington. Check out his videos. Make sure you mention and comment on any of his videos saying you have subscribed and to the channel due to seeing him here on Barnabas Junction's YouTube Tuesday show. 75, there we go, fantastic. Keep going guys, keep going, subscribe to Pennington TMD. Absolutely superb little channel for us all. Now which one's the motoring car? That one. Oh, hang on. It's just separated. Bear with me a moment, I've just gone and separated the cars. I'll reconnect them. There we go. All about sorted. One thing about hot weather, it's not a good time to run model railways really, because the muck solidifies, it goes all liquidy, and that was mine. I just caused it to derail because I changed the point by cleaning it. There we go, right now. Let's stop quickly. $77 now, fabulous 77s. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for subscribing to him. I know I was late joining, but why is there a 66 sitting on the canopy? Just plonked it there so it's in view. I'm going to clean the wheels actually. Yes. Give me a moment while I clean the wheels. Metro MC, hello, I'm back. Still can't turn my volume up. Just nipped off for a drink, says Charleston. Came back to see Tom Moore perched carelessly on the platform canopy. Sturdy construction then. Yes, indeed. So I'm just giving it actually, it's picked up already quite a lot of muck off them wheels. What track cleaner do I have? I have a variety of track cleaning options. We've also got the usual Track Magic. The actual mechanical track cleaner I have is the Show Network Rail track cleaner, which I use. I should have had that running all day really. I should have left that running when I finished it. Liquid wise, obviously a Track Magic. Everyone seems to have a bottle of Track Magic about somewhere. But I also use Gugon. Gugon is absolutely brilliant stuff for doing exactly what it says, and that's making the Gugon. Just put a light spreading on any wheels, but making sure you do wipe it all off afterwards, because it does leave a bit of a residue if you don't wipe it off. I bought a bottle about a year and a half ago, and it still looks like I've only just bought it. So, just cleaning these wheels up now. Right. Okay. Let's see how it runs now. That track section has got a bad connection. See how that goes. Oh, it's running better now. Definitely that's what picks up a lot of muck. See if it'll go through. It stopped on that section of track again. Oh, hang on a second. Let's pick that up. What I'm going to do is just give that track a clean. Yeah, definitely not the dirt. Definitely a connection issue there. Oh, nearly went through. And muck. trying to go through. A lot of muck coming off that track, to be honest. It's either very, very, very dirty or a bad connection. No, it's definitely a bad connection. The rest of the track's fine. That's coming up clean now. One thing I do need to do is install more droppers to this upper line. See where the track joins out is. Nearly did it. Perfect, that joins there. Oh, nearly. It doesn't want it. I'll sort that out. It's not the loco, it's definitely the track. So apologies I've missed all your chat. Have I got a power tester? I have actually. Where is it? Good point, that. Trying to find anything in here. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack at the moment. Ah, there it is. Aha! Aha! Potentially I have found the problem. Or a problem. See, when I'm rattling the track, it's moving. Power wise it seems fine. Now if you're wondering what I'm using, it's one of these. The interior lamp bulb for a car. Awesome 12 volts bulb. Great little track tester, power tester. Literally, it works on both DCC lines and DC lines. It tells you if you've got live feed. That's it. That's all it is. Power seems fine. It just doesn't. Ooh! Nearly went a bit further then. I'll just press down on the left. Ah, right. Might be back to backs actually. With the heat.
it went through.
We'll leave that running and see how it goes. No, it's not good. Could be a bit of track buckle, possibly.
Because there is a section of track here, this section here, between where it's actually stopping, between there and there is still an old piece of old steel track. Could be due to heat extraction on that piece of track maybe, but I know it won't lift up. There's literally, this is solid. It's not dirty, it's clean. As soon as it hits there, it's pretty much fine.
Oh well. I know it is track, it's not low track. That is for sure. Just trying its best to carry on through.
Just wants to be on camera really, doesn't it?
Right, so we're going to show you about the TMD windows, so I'll just show you while you're here. So there's the printout. That was the printout, just on plain paper, just using a bog standard printer. A couple of spare doors. They were the TMD windows that I used. So I've got some spares. You just trim them down. They are exactly the same dimensions as the current ones. That's going through now. And that's what was stuck on the side of the TMD. In fact, I've got a few extras as well. I clicked print twice by mistake. I've got plenty. You run it the other way. It's like lightning going the other way. Let's see how it does. Here we go. Oh, carry on through it. It likes the other way better. Yes, it's going lightning fast, but we'll run it in at supersonic speed. Anyone counting 200 laps? Let's have a look. Ross Pennington's subscription is looking at now 78. Thank you everybody for subscribing. Feston bulb, yes, that is correct. You are quite right, Ruben. Can I put the 60 on the lower line? Is it may run smoothly? I just have done, but I don't, with it not being DCC, it will run on it, but I don't. No, for starters, the track on the lower line is filthy. It's absolutely worse than the upper line. As you can see, if I just turn the camera around, just watch how well it runs down here. Oop. It runs faultlessly down there. Whee! I'll slow it down. I'll just slow it down a bit. In fact, it's gone straight up slow. Right, here we go, slowly. Kind of slowly. How long have you been building your layout, Jason? It looks really cool, nicely detailed. Currently I've been under construction for 3 years, and still I've only pretty much built the station scene. I'll give you a spin around the layouts before we end the stream. Taff, if you want a copy of these windows sending over, I can do. Dave, I will message you a copy so you can print out these windows. Quite welcome to a copy of them. Well done, Owen. You're doing a grand job, mate. I need a 450. 450's never run up my neck of the woods. Yeah, I could play the rule one always applies and run anything I like. But 450s don't actually run. That's why I put a 350 up in the northwest. That's virtually on no power whatsoever now. Thank you very much, Anfield. Bear with me a moment, we're going to do another shout out. Let's see if we can run another load out. To give you a different angle. It's a mess. I'm hoping you don't lose the camera. Well, finishing with a little bit of a running session for you guys. See if we can bring that in a bit lower for you. There we go. Move that out of the way. There we go. Right. I need some gravestones in the churchyard. I have got some gravestones for my churchyard. That is going to be getting worked on once I finish the TMD refueling point, I think. So Pennington TMD is currently sat at 78 subscribers. Thank you everybody. Make sure you check out these videos. So let's find out. Yes, final one then for tonight. The final shout out for tonight. And he is here in the chat. He's recently just changed his channel name. And that is the Taff Vale Railway with Dave Williams. What it's showing on my screen, 89 subscribers. What I would really like to see. Who would like to win one of them, maybe? What I would really like to see is Dave reach superb milestone of 100 subscribers. There's currently 50 of you in the chat, and I'm sure not every one of you are subscribed to Dave right now. What I would really like to see is Dave hit the big milestone of the first 100 subscribers. Let's have a look at his about section. Does he? Oh, he has an excellent about section. So after doing some dioramas and then seeing the model railways, I had to change to trains. In 1835, the major industries in Merthyr began considering building a railway line from Merthyr to the Bute Docks in Cardiff. To this end, Anthony Hill, owner of the Plymouth Ironworks, contacted Isabella Kingdom Brunel to estimate the cost of building such a railway. Brunel replied, quoting an estimation of £190,649. That's quite exact. Brunel, the industries subsequently held a meeting chaired by Joshua Guest at the Castle Inn in Merthyr to discuss the issue and decided to request parliamentary permission to form a company to build the railway. Permission was granted and the company was incorporated the following year. The old Merthyr station bears no resemblance to the old station we have today. We just had a derailment, so one moment. I know why. So yes, check out the Taff Vale Railway, previously known as the Merthyr Central Channel. Now sat on 90 subscribers, so we just need to get another 10 up. We're going to switch the line to the 350. What's the longest train you have ever ran on the layout? That's from West Coast. The longest train I've ever ran is all my BR Blue intercity HST coaches, which is 4. All my, no, which is not, it's actually 6. All my intercity Swallow livery coaches, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All, so that's that, 1, 6 and 9, 17 coaches, as well as power cars, 1 at either end. They powered the entire fleet. I just had a derailment, so bear with me while I sort it out. Trying to find the wagons. They're in my tunnels. There they are. Always design your tunnels so you can get your arms in or lift the top off. There we go. Right, let's see. Right, just noticed. Got no lights on the 350. There we go, we have now. And what I'm now going to do is bring that 68, 66 in. Still on 90 subscribers. It would be delightful if we can get him up to 100, but not to worry, we can't. Those of you tune in afterwards, make sure you check out the channel. Only 3 of those fertiliser wagons. They are really nice, I wouldn't mind some more, to be honest. So,
Why, for some reason, all of a sudden
66 decided to go the opposite way. Go back that way. Thank you. Right, change your loco. Not enjoying that loco. Helps if I know what road is. Change the loco. So we are coming to the end of the stream now. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I'll bring the camera back over now. Whoop. Whoops, where's the camera going? Oh, spinning you round. Let's put the legs on the stand. Apologies. Shaking you about. Using the new portable camera, tripod. There we go. Oh. Helps if you're actually level as well, doesn't it?
Oh, it's warm up here still.
So, thank you very much. Hope you've all had. You feel sick. No worries, J94. This is. That wagon's come off again. I'll have to change that. This is the first time I really got a good look around. Do you know what? Well, that's how I think we're going to end the stream. First of all, let me just sort that wagon out. I'm going to do. That's better. Right, so thanks to everybody for tuning in. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. We're going to finish the stream now with a quick tour around. You please excuse the mess because it is a tip up here. Absolute mess. Yeah, it is an absolute mess. So obviously you've seen the TMD that we've been working on over the time. That is independent of the main layout. It can be separated, and did successfully separate it last week before this heat arrived. I needed to move it. I've moved that over to here so I can get access to the cupboards behind, and then put it back in place. And it still works. Even works when it's not in place, because it's an exhibition layout as well. So yeah, we've got 4 tracks behind the back of there. Still stuff in the way at the moment. You can just see the 350 coming through. So we've got the station top, the bus station. Still needs work doing on it, needs equipment and stuff putting in it. We've got the petrol station. We've got the retail park. Then we've got the high street. It's got a couple of lights out on the high street at the moment. Got one of the lights needs replacing. Those low relief kits buildings, they're by John's Model Railways. And then we come to the station road car park. We've got the station itself, station frontage. And then obviously the tracks through from the north end. Here comes the 68. And also the 350 coming through opposite way. We've got the main lines for the station. 6 lines, 7 lines actually. 2 front lines, which is Heritage line, that runs into the TMD. Got the branch line there, which can also run into the TMD, so we can do runarounds. We've got the 2 through lines and the 2 platform lines. And then we've got the upper line, which eventually I'm hoping will be a tram line. For the moment it's operational as a DC only line. Over this end, got my church scene in progress, still work in progress. I've got Slains Lodge public house there. Ignore the back scenes because that's all going. The rock faces that I did myself, which are okay, but still a lot of work to be done on them. And then did this a long time ago now. This area, still lots of redevelopment going on, adding stuff, trees and bushes all got to go in it yet. And that will be worked on once the TMD is done. All this area here is next on the working list once I finish the TMD. There's some big plans on the cards for this back area of the layout. From roughly there at the very back all the way around all this to approximately there is all being redeveloped. Better track work and merging of track work to be much better. And yes, the loft is hot. There's my window. MRYCG maps. If you haven't got yours yet, make sure you get them. That's version 1. And my biggest fan. So there we go. Quick run round of the layout for those that have not tuned in and not seen it before. Turn that there so that light's not glaring in my face. There we go. That's better. So thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. Thank you very much for the kind words. Owen, you've done an absolutely amazing job. Again. Wilbury Castle Railway and Diecast Discordia. Hello, thank you for joining us. Thank you everybody for your kind words. Thank you for subscribing. It's been a pleasure. Make sure you do check out those channels that we've talked about in the shout outs. That light's getting on my nerves, so I'm going to move it back and sit down. Oh, there we go, that's better. Hot and sweaty. So I hope we all do absolutely well over the next week. Weather is set to cool down a little bit over the next few days. What will happen next week, we don't know. But it's still hot for the next few days here. Won't give me much chance to work on the layout, but I'll try and do little bits here and there. Whether I'm going to be out and about again, that's a different story as well. We've got thunderstorms, we've got some rough weather coming in. Maybe we will do very soon. So thank you everybody that has subscribed. Thank you very much for the kind memberships that have come on board, for supporting the channel. Thank you very much for the super chat. It's highly appreciated. Make sure you give the video some thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Even give it some thumbs down if you want. It doesn't make any odds because they both mean exactly the same thing. It's just a visual thing for people, that's all. But for YouTube it means exactly the same thing, so I couldn't care less. I always get at least 2 thumbs down pretty much on every video. I know who they are, they think they're doing something bad, but really they're not, they're doing something good, so keep up with it. But yeah, thank you very much to those that are subscribed. Thank you very much that do like and comment on the videos, it's highly appreciated. If you aren't already, make sure you get involved with the MRYCG. There's a great competition currently taking place on the MRYCG Facebook group, so make sure you do join the group and get involved with that competition to win some superb prizes that are up for grabs. Just random competition that we've thrown out there for the fabulous members. Over £100 worth of prizes are up for grabs. So if you want to be part of that, make sure you join the MRYCG, the Model Railway YouTube community group on Facebook. Join the group and join the competition. So it's hot, well, it's not too bad with the fan, but thank you very much everybody for joining me. So until next time, take care, stay safe everyone, and keep on modelling, because I'm sure going to try even in this heat. Take care everybody, I'll see you again very soon. Thank you very much for joining me again. I'll see you next week. Take care. Goodbye.